All right, good afternoon, folks. I have a little bit of a video I've been thinking about throughout the day today, and it's gonna be basically, it's a little ad hoc, it's a little just, let's get it out there. I wanna get it out there kind of quick, and then honestly, no edits, no nothing. I just wanna kind of get through it, just say my piece, and yeah, let's see if I could just do it in one take. I don't know if I will be able to. So here's the deal. Me working and doing this YouTube channel thing, or just recording all of these videos. I've got like 5 or 6 still like in my backlog here. I need to kind of get out there. And frankly, one of the biggest things I just kind of heard here and there is like, just get some videos out there, pump it out, do stuff you like, things like that. And that's ultimately the goal. Is I've had a few people tell me like, hey, you know, you should, the way you tell stories and whatever else, maybe you should get on, you know, maybe you should put a YouTube channel together. And they've all very much encouraged me around it. I have my random thoughts, random rabbit holes, random hobbies, and man, I go full force. So to those people, like, you know, this is the end result. So yeah, like we'll see what that looks like. But today, March 28th, I think. Yeah, March 28th. Sorry, just making sure is it March 28th? Yeah, I think it's March 28th. Anyways, it's a Friday. It's the last Friday before March ends here in 2025. So here's what basically occurred today. Matt Carricker from Demolition Ranch over the last couple weeks has been basically announcing his retirement from YouTube. And it's weird because I've been watching his gun videos and his vlog for however long his vlog was out. I mean, when he first started kind of getting more daily, weekly videos out there and whatnot. But obviously there's a little history with deer and dog kind of playing kind of a thing. So that was kind of cool. But it's funny because he's been doing it for 18 years. Like that was his first video, I guess. And I think more regularly, definitely for sure, I've been watching him for over a decade. And in that time, he had a very specific message, and frankly, you got to go watch his video. I mean, if you're a fan of his, go watch his video. He's got one more on the Demolition Ranch side, but he kind of goes and outlines a little bit of why he's doing what he's doing. And it's funny because I've recently looked at some of those things too, although I'm not ready for retirement in any means, but I'd like to, but it's not calling me. But ultimately, he had some of those same things that I just kind of mentioned. Is number one, you know, like in terms of what do you want to put out there or how do you get started, just start. And that's what I'm doing. This is even very, again, not something I planned on doing, but hell, screw it. Let's put a video out there, see what it does, you know, see if it helps anybody or anything. But the big thing for him was have fun doing it. And that's what you guys are going to see is whoever's watching this is just me having fun. The camera work aspect of all of this is very intense, you know, and frankly, if I can, again, kind of his message, do something to make yourself better, you know, one day to the next. And if I have been getting better at my video editing skills, and you're gonna see random things that might happen in my video editing because I'm just having fun with it, you know, like people might judge, and I feel it when I'm editing some of these videos. I feel like, man, I wonder if people are gonna be like, dude, how nerdy or how dorky, or that's you know, whatever. It's not gonna be cinematic maybe, or maybe it is the most cinematic thing you've ever seen. I don't know. So with that being said, the ultimate goal for me is to just have fun doing this. The secondary piece is it's just chronicling stuff that I'm out here doing by myself, because I like doing a lot of this stuff by myself. Not necessarily by choice, but you know, it just happens. But we're doing this to have fun, and if I can at any way entice somebody either to go with me or to do their own thing and enjoy kind of the stuff that I'm doing, I've met my checkbox in terms of what I'm trying to do here. So the second thing was the chronicling of stuff, right? So I guess there's three things. One is for me to have fun. That's got to be the thing. Again, Matt talks about it in his video. He talks about it. A lot of people talk about it that way too. You know, you got to have fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point? Becomes more of a job than just having fun. Second thing is to, for myself, I guess that's part of it, is to get better at stuff, whatever. But what was I going to say there? Oh, chronicling the things that I'm doing for family. You know, a lot of my family, we've moved away here to Idaho, and this is not where most of our family is. We have friends here and we've made friends, but most of our family is still back from where we came, and frankly we miss them and we wish we were closer, but that life was not the life I know we didn't want. So we wanted something for our future as well as our daughter. So that is what we're doing. And that's kind of the reason why we're out here doing these things, but chronicling what I do, entertaining or not, maybe a connection for, you know, my dad to see and say, hey, like, that's awesome. That, you know, he's actually said that. He's come out here a couple times and said, you know, I wish I was able to come out here and retire. I should have come out here a long time ago, you know, kind of a thing. So basically, using that. I do it all the time. I live through other people all the time. So I think it's great. I think it's great to be able to have that level of imagination or thinking about, or maybe a decision point that it gets me to. So that's the second piece. The third piece is, kind of going back to the second piece, is frankly, if I have this all chronicled, somebody later in life, when I'm gone, or maybe I'm not able to do this myself, I can look back on these and be like, I did that, that was cool, or even just my dad did that, that was really cool. So for my daughter and my son, if this is something that connects them to me later, 20 years from now, 40 years from now, 70 years from now, whatever it is, or my grandkids, whatever, I think that'd be great. You know, I think that'd be great for them to have that. Just have that. I think about my grandparents, and, you know, we live in an age where this is possible. So I wish I knew what my grandparents did day to day, because, like, you know, they were farmers, and so like, that'd be cool to see what they did on a day to day, just so I understand the hardships that they went through. I think there's a connection there, right? So this is more fun than work, but you know what I mean. All right, so the third thing is definitely, again, kind of what I was speaking to, where, hey, if I can entice somebody to come out there and do whatever that they desire to do, freaking awesome. Or maybe they don't know they desire it. Or maybe they have, man, this upgrade on my truck or my rig here would have been freaking awesome, and I see Tony's video and it shows me a path. Maybe it's not exactly the same thing. Maybe it's completely different, but maybe it gives them an idea to excel or do something even better than I did. And I'm all about that. I'm all about making sure that whatever I provide is not the end all be all answer necessarily, although some people might argue, but it is definitely to see, you know, to open a door to whatever else they want. So with that, those are the three primary drivers for this entire thing for me. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. But what I really also wanted to do in this quick little video, again, pretty unedited in general, but we'll see, you know, is to say thank you to Matt. And whether he sees this ever or not, it's to really just say thank you, because, I mean, he provided hours and hours and hours and hours of entertainment. He provided me with some of these things that I'm talking to in terms of not just being bettering myself, but also ideas of whether it's gun related, whether it's camping related, whether it's, you know, car related, whether it's, I mean, he had some freaking cool cars throughout the years. Just all these things that he did really opened my mind to the things that I can do. And he makes a claim about, you know, being afraid to be the normal person, or that he didn't feel like he'd never achieve something because he's just a normal guy. And I am too, you know, and that's totally fine for me in that sense, but I never saw him as this like celebrity. Some of the other people that I watch over the years, YouTube wise, it's been better than TV, right? But in most cases, but it's not about the famous aspect of them or watching how, at least the videos I watch. It's actually more because of the normalcy, more of the fact that I can do that. It's not out of my reach to be able to do what they're doing. And that's the attractive side to it. So to Matt, that's exactly what the world needs, is people being normal, people enjoying their life, enjoying their family, doing the things that they love, have a hell of a time doing it. Maybe they influence and inspire somebody to do something different or do something very similar for themselves. And thank you, thank you for that. Thank you. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought there, but thank you for that, Matt, and all the hours of entertainment you provided, everything that you did for those of us that have watched forever. Hard times, great times, whatever it was always something that we were always interested in going to watch and just being excited about the next episode, and watch it whenever we want, go back. Kind of sad that I can't go back to some of the videos I remember that I wanted to watch, but I get it. So I hope to be able to do the same thing, maybe retire in 15 years doing YouTube videos, but at the very least I'll have achieved the other 3 things that I really want to do and have fun doing it and grow and find something and have something for people that I love to be able to watch and see kind of what's going on in that world. So that's kind of where I'll end that piece. I'm actually going to go right into my next one here about what I'm doing today. But thank you again, Matt. And if you guys haven't seen any of his stuff, go to Demolition Ranch, go to Off the Ranch. I think he renamed it back to Off the Ranch from Matt character, which is, one of those things, right? It's meant to be, but I think it's awesome to hear his message and what he did as well. So, folks, have fun. Hopefully I can entertain you as well. All right.